mystery stuff just overwhelms me. How do others even come up with this stuff? Man, I really suck at school.
We can help, but first...
Wait, why did the lights turn off?
Next chapter. She always does like to end with suspense.
Seriously? Okay, can someone turn the lights back on, please?
No problem.
Sorry, I just had to take advantage of that. They do call me Queen of Suspense. Okay, anyways, what's your name?
Bertha! Who are you?
I am Mary Higgins Clark, worldwide known author of mysteries. Each of my 42 books have become bestsellers.
Always so modest. Also, 2 of her books have been made into feature films, and many of her other books have been made into television films.
Then how come I've never heard of you before?
Do you live under a rock or something?
Well...
Anyways, I'm Mary Jane Clark.
And I'm Carol Higgins Clark.
Whoa, so you're all related?
Well, not exactly.
Carol is one of my 5 children. I decided that I wanted all of my children to be educated and have a great childhood, unlike I was able to. Only Carol followed in my footsteps as a writer, although I'm very proud of all my children.
But what about Mary Jane?
I'm her former daughter-in-law, for I used to be married to her son. But like Carol and Mary, my passion is writing mystery and suspense novels.
Well, I am more famous.
I'm not.
R2, I have more bestsellers. And besides, you aren't even related to her anymore.
So what? We still have connections.
Girls, please, let's just go to a place more comfortable so we can talk to Bertha here about my life and what mystery is all about.
So where did your writing inspiration come from? I mean, all these mysteries are so complex. How do you think of these ideas?
I like to think that my storytelling skills are because of my Irish descent. The Irish are, by nature, storytellers.
My mother also had many childhood experiences that forced her into being a writer.
Really? How so?
My dear father died when I was only 10.
She realized that life is fragile, and that taught her to be resilient.
But how did this force you into writing?
Well, my mother became a single mother and had to raise me and my 2 brothers alone.
Then the Great Depression hit.
Oh wow, so you're forced to get a job to help support your family? You must have had a really rough childhood.
I did, but it was all worth it. I love my career now.
She wanted us children to be able to grow up in an environment that she was never able to have, and she worked very hard to make sure that we were all educated and happy.
That was not the end of the trouble.
What do you mean?
My dear husband, Warren, died when all of my children were still very young.
So my mom had to raise me and my 4 siblings alone.
Wow, how did you do it all?
Mary took up a job writing radio scripts and in her free time writing books.
I wrote from 5 to 7 every morning before I had to get my children ready for school.
My mom's first suspense novel was published in 1975, and it's called Where Are the Children?
Let me guess, a bestseller?
You learn quickly.
How do all your books become bestsellers?
Well, I just try to make my readers be able to relate to my characters and form a good plot that will keep everyone on the edge of their seats. Okay.
Oops, looks like it's time we head out. Good luck while trying to understand mysteries better, Bertha.
Bye.
Bye. It seems like Mary Higgins Clark had a lot of tragedies in her childhood that forced her to write as an occupation, but it eventually became a passion. What a life she had.